Hey guys, this is TheEnder, and I'm back with Game 3 of the Round of 8 from the Sonic All-Stars tournament. This is Mong versus Shuttle. We've seen Mong take a pretty commanding 2-0 lead in this tournament, or should I say in this match. But, let's see if he can keep it together and finish this series, or if, he's going to let Shuttle sneak back in. Haha, pun. But so far we've just seen, all-around better play from Mong, I'd say. I wouldn't say he's been aggressive, he's just done a really good job out-multitasking his opponent. I mean, in both games he went for a shuttle harassment, dropping tanks, dropping vultures, and Shuttle just seemed completely, unprepared for it. He always cleaned it up, but, each time the harassment kills a couple probes, it slows you down, kills a couple probes, slows you down, pulls the army back. It bought Mong a whole lot of time, and, you don't want to give Terran enough time to max out, because once they get that maxed out death ball, it's really hard to break it down. But we'll see what happens. I was kind of disappointed that we didn't get any kind of harassment from Shuttle after he made that proxy robo last game. But, oh well. Alright, so we have a barracks on the low ground for Mong. Sounded like the Korean commentators were a little bit surprised by that. But other than, not being particularly special against Zealots, I don't see any problem with it. Yeah, because of course, Zealots are, I don't want to say significant, but they can be a really annoying problem for Terrans in the early game before you get the factory up. Marines only have 40 health, so, a single vulture, 3 shots kills a Marine, whereas, a Marine killing a Zealot takes, I don't know how much, it's a lot, it's like, 20, 30, probably closer to 30. Yeah, about 30 shots. So yeah, you have to have, several Marines, have them run around, all kinds of stuff like that. We actually don't see any gas yet from Mong. Oh, so that's why the barracks was on the low ground. Alright, yeah. Okay, so he's going for a CC after barracks, and rather than going for the standard bunker, he'll probably still get the bunker, but he put the command center on the low ground right next to that barracks on the low ground. So what we saw in in game 1 was you put your barracks next to your command center, and if the Zealots come in, you can run the Marines between the barracks and the command center to escape from the Zealots. So that's why the same reason we see that supply depot there, so we can do the same thing. But he did it as a natural because he wanted to take a fast expansion. Alright, so that makes more sense now. Alright, so 1-rack expand versus a 2-gate. Okay, 2-gate is aggressive. I didn't watch the Protoss probes, and of course watching that distinguishes whether or not you're seeing a 10-12 or a 10-15 gate. Of course, the more probes you cut, the faster you get your gateway, but the more all-in the attack is, the more damage you have to do. So, aggressive opening from Shuttle, and economic opening from Mong, and unfortunately for Mong, I don't know if he's going to be able to scout it. I think his SCV went bottom left to start out with, and yeah, he's not going to get in here, because the other Dragoon was on the ramp blocking him. Perhaps he knows what's going on just from the fact that there was no expansion, but for the most part, expansions were pretty late in this game so far. Alright, so, got goons. They're expecting that fast vulture, because in the first 2 games, Mong went for a fast vulture. But not this game. So second scout also denied. I don't know, it might have seen the fact that there wasn't a nexus there, it might not have. But we've got 4 goons pushing across the map. And, factory just got started a little bit ago. So the other thing that's problematic is the way that supply depot is there, and okay, the barracks got moved. I was going to say, I don't know if he's going to have enough surface area for the SCVs to repair that bunker, but he moved the barracks to the south so the SCVs can come in behind it and repair. Okay, 4 goons, they all have range. We're going to need 4 SCVs to repair. Uh-oh. Oh no, this is a problem. Yeah. So 4... yeah, this is going to be game. I really don't see that... What is... Okay, yeah. Just I really don't see a way for Mong to hold this off now. So usually you need the same number of SCVs as Dragoons attacking. Okay, so we got a bunker up. Huh. Alright, I don't know what's going to happen now. I know I really do call games probably too early, but I just see it, you know, if I were to be playing here, you know, I'd say, oh yeah, if that was me, that's game over. Of course, they're much better than me, but and Siege Tank is out. So, a lot of SCVs did go down. I don't like that barracks positioning. So I would like to see a diagonal wall from the command center to the corner of the natural, so that goons can't run by. Alright, so we got Reaver from Shuttle. But yeah, that was a really good attack. So the goons got in, took out the bunker before it got repaired. And part of the problem was the fact that there wasn't enough surface area. Only 3 SCVs could repair on that bunker, and there were 4 Dragoons. So we still only got 1 factory, but Mong is following it up, expecting some kind of drop play. He was getting both the armory and the academy for scans to ward away Dark Templar, even though there's already turrets going down. But since he's only got 1 factory, he's not going to have very many units at all. I mean, there's a ton of goons. That's what, 7, maybe another goon in the shuttle. I mean, there's a bunker, but it's poorly placed, and last I saw there was only 2 Marines in it. Yeah, this could just be a bulldog. So bulldog is the name for an attack that is you have a shuttle usually with 4 zealots in it, and oh man, he held that off so well. But yeah, so you have a shuttle, you fill it with 4 zealots, and essentially it's I don't want to say I mean it's a suicide bomb. I mean, you know the shuttle's going to die, you know the zealots are going to die, but because you drop the zealots on top of the tanks have 2 choices, and it's either unsiege or they're going to splash each other. And so you don't want to splash each other, so you unsiege, and right when they unsiege, you know, the goons run in. But that was really held off well. Are those going to make it in? No, but they are going to see... Lucky Vulture. Okay, unlucky Vulture. But he did get a good scout, though. But, yeah. So it was well held off, the shuttle went down, and Mong survives. And he's making a 3rd command center. So this shuttle may have a Reaver in it, but it looks like the turrets might be ready in time. It's going to be super, super close. Speed shuttle. Okay, turret has 20 HP left, 10 HP left. Oh, lucky shuttle. Oh, unlucky shuttle. Right, so we talked before about, you know, if you have a DT, you put your turrets on the inside, and if it's a Reaver, you put your turrets on the outside. So Mong was pretty far behind, and so he didn't know. He also didn't have scouting, so he didn't know which one it was going to be. So he did both. So the the outer ring almost kept the shuttle out, and then it started to run into the inner ring. Oh, pretty nice pickups with that Reaver. Ah, but we saw the armory, so we have Goliath and the... Alright. Oh, and there's a Reaver inside of that, too. Well, that's not good. Now, the really annoying drops are when they have, like, Reaver DT, which, of course, the tech is super expensive. But, I mean, it's so hard to defend. Because, I mean, if they see the DT tech and they put the inner turrets, and then you have a Reaver and it takes out the inner turrets, it's just so annoying. And then, of course, you know, you've got DTs loose in your base, so you try to put up, you know, outer turrets to keep the Reavers out, but then the DTs can just run around killing all the turrets. It can be super annoying. Luckily, no DTs. Both players getting their third bases. Mong's done a pretty darn good job of aggressively expanding this game. You know, he always seems to get his third base up right when Shuttle does. And of course, he doesn't have those invisible observers. Is that 8 gateways from Shuttle? 8 gateways and double Shuttle from Shuttle. This could be like a Bulldog 2.0. And I think that was speed on the Zealots right there. So this might be, if your first rush doesn't work, keep rushing. And on one hand, it could actually work in this situation, since, you know, Mong keeps on expanding. But we'll see. So we got double speed shuttle with Zealots. More Zealots trailing. Alright. Dropped a whole lot of Zealots. Oh, and Zealots from behind. Yeah, that's... I know I call games early, but I just don't understand how this is supposed to be held off. I just don't understand. There's so many Zealots here. They got speed. There's no vultures. That one tank with mass repair on it. That's what? I was gonna say that's gonna be a hero tank, but then all of a sudden all the SCVs are like, nope, we're out of here. Reinforcements for Shuttle. I haven't seen any reinforcements for Mong. He's just got no factories. I mean, he just finished his third and fourth factories, but I mean, in small numbers, yeah, mech units really can't just handle any kind of vulture. Or, sorry, any kind of zealot. You know, you gotta have a lot of vultures or position to micro. Alright, so it's good that we had a faster game. I don't know how much longer my voice is gonna hold out, but good game. Shuttle brought it back using the shuttle play. Haha. And so now it's 1-2 in favor of Mong still, and we will be moving on. Best of 5. See you in the next game.